up, love fam? Welcome back to the channel. Hit those subscribe buttons, the notification button, and them likes, because it helps me out. Anyways, if anybody's new to this channel, they know I'm not in it for the likes or the subscribers. I'm just in it to get shit off my chest. And if I'm not allowed to cuss, so forgive me for that. But so, update. My daughter is not going to school tomorrow. She is going out of town with her Gia, which at 2 she came up with that word. We looked it up, and it's Italian for grace of God. I don't get it because my mom's anything but the grace of God. She's more like the grace of Satan. But anyways, that is not why you're here. So the very next day, on Saturday, she has to go and get CT scan of her head because they want to check her sinus cavities, because they feel that some of her lung issues may be caused by her sinuses. So we're going to get that checked out. We are also in the processes of waiting on her appointment for the bronchoscopy. But before that, we have 2 appointments on Tuesday. For those of you who don't know, Monday is Memorial Day. We salute our veterans. And to my family who has served in the military proudly and died for their country and have lasting side effects from it, I salute you. I salute anyone who is a military spouse, children, the whole 9 yards, because what? They deserve it. Because without them, our freedom ain't free. We would just be another communist nation under rule. And we are not. We have the right to vote. We have the right to disagree. We have so many rights. It's not funny. Rights that other countries don't even have. I have the right to be gay and walk out of my house with my daughter and the love of my life when I move, and our children together, to be happy and to be who we are. That is my God-given right as a U.S. citizen, and those who come here and adopt our rights, that is the rights they are given. Now, beyond that, my daughter has 2 appointments Tuesday. She has an 8:40 appointment with her primary, which I absolutely love her doctor. She absolutely is funny and makes me laugh, and I can make her laugh. Just so you know, any music you hear in the background, I do not own the rights to, so don't even try it. Don't you dare. I just like listening to music while I'm driving and have no one to talk to other than making my videos. On top of that, I'll find out how she's doing, if she's reaching her 8-year-old milestones and everything. And she'll probably get some shots. And I gotta get her hearing checked because she's having some issues with her hearing now. Then at 11, we have an appointment with her GI doctor. Yes, that is correct. We have an appointment with her GI doctor for a follow-up visit to see how her intestines are doing. If he feels like we need to up her medication, then we'll up it. I am in the processes of trying to find my kid a PTSD therapist from the car accident. Now, I know you're saying, well, how do you know your kid has PTSD? Well, my daughter sees a therapist. And in fact, I see the same therapist on different weeks to go over parenting advice and ways to help me cope with my daughter's behavioral issues we have. She also sees an in-home psychologist And we're getting to add day therapy at school because my daughter has self-harming behaviors. Now, I know you're saying, but Shane, she's 8. What self-harming behaviors can an 8-year-old have? Well, that's a good question because I'm here to answer that question. Here's the answer to that question. My daughter picks spots on herself. She has 4 or 5 spots that are healed on her arm. From where she picks on each arm. She now has a new spot on her right arm, I think it is. My daughter's backwards to me. She has a spot down here in the corner of her lip and a spot up here in the corner of her eye. So she picks her skin. She has the skin on her feet where she was picking, but that's healed up nicely. So we're not too worried about that, but she's still picking her arms pretty badly. She also has things, she has certain things that trigger an emotional response, and basically that's, she breaks down and she starts crying and throwing fits. And I know you're like, oh, but she's 8, she doesn't know what she's doing. That is a lie. She knows what she's doing. My daughter also has the tendency to say that she wishes, excuse me, for some reason apparently I can't talk. I got to talk to my fiance today. She's been without a phone and she got to use a friend's phone today. So we took and we had a little bit of a conversation today. So I'm still kind of on a fiance high talk, and I'll probably be on that for the rest of my life because I just love this woman to death. She is my rock when I am weak, and I am her rock when she is weak. And we are just met for each other. Where I am weak, she is strong. Where she is weak, I am strong. And that's the way I plan on keeping it. But anyways, back to what I was talking about. My daughter, you know, has the problem of saying she wishes she was dead. Well, she did that this week in school. And it just so happens that a bunch of her classmates heard her make the statement and reported it to the PE teacher. So I want to give a shout out to her PE teacher. And another teacher took her to her principal. I want to give a shout out to that principal for talking to my daughter. I also want to give a shout out to her teacher, who shall remain nameless, because I don't know how she feels about that. But her teacher will call her Miss Cha-Cha. I want to give a shout out to Miss Cha-Cha for, you know, keeping an eye on her throughout the rest of the school day and making sure she was okay. I also just want to give a shout out to her therapist that we work with and everything. It means a lot to me to have a lot of people in my corner backing me and helping me try to get my daughter right. You know, it's been an ongoing battle, and I feel like we are starting to make a slow progress. So, that being said, there's a little update. I'll get back up here on Tuesday and I'll update y'all again on how her appointments went that day. But until then, much love, much respect, and by all means, look out for one another. This month is mental health awareness. It should be a year-long thing. Let's just have mental health awareness. You have a loved one who you know battles with demons in their head like I do. Please check on them. Make sure they're okay. Advise them. Just be there for them. Like I said, much love and respect, guys. Until next time, this is the Love Fam.